What's going on, guys? Welcome to Front Page Tech. That is the wrong show. Welcome to iSheep, the show that unapologetically gives you the week's Apple news in a way that is even more boring than reading a blog. I like setting your expectations low, so if the show's like, okay, seems like the greatest thing I've ever done. Many wearable platforms have been supported on iOS for quite a while now, but now that the Apple Watch is a thing, people are wondering what Apple's going to be doing with its competitors, such as Pebble, for example. Some Pebble developers were obviously developing their apps. They had gotten ready to release an update for their app, and then Apple rejected that app update from the App Store, leaving people wondering if they're trying to cut down on some of the support that it's giving its competitors. Well, Apple has come out and said, no, sorry, mistake, didn't mean to do it. Won't happen again, sorry. Huh. Is it really an accident, Mr. Tim? Is it really? So Best Buy has now announced that by the end of this year, they're going to start supporting Apple Pay. In fact, this is what Best Buy said. Today's consumers have many different ways to spend their money, and we will give something later this year. Best Buy will have Apple Pay. You'll be able to use it there. You're welcome. Amazon has updated their Instant Video app for iOS. This is version 3.0, and it comes with some pretty significant changes. Number one, you are now able to stream your... Wait, let me make sure you're prepared for this. Are you ready? You're now able to stream your TV shows and movies in HD. That's right. The previous versions only allowed for standard definition streaming, and now you can also use cellular data. Previously, you could only use Amazon Instant Video if you were on Wi-Fi. Now that's not the case. What? Is this 2007? I mean, I don't use Amazon Instant Video for anything ever, but if you do, that's cool. But really, Amazon? Really? If your wrist is covered in tattoos and you went to check your brand new Apple Watch for your heart rate and it told you that you were having a heart attack, don't worry, you're not. Unless you are, and you should probably get that checked. But there were reports online from people with tattoos that their heart rate was largely inaccurate, at least the reading on the Apple Watch, and they guessed it was because of their tattoos, and it turns out they were right. Apple has now confirmed this by quietly releasing this statement. Permanent or temporary changes to your skin, such as some tattoos, can also impact heart rate sensor performance. The ink, pattern, and saturation of some tattoos can block light from the sensor, making it difficult to get reliable readings. Now, this does not in any way mean that everyone with a wrist tattoo is going to experience this problem. In fact, it's mainly just been users with darker color tattoos. Those with lighter colors aren't experiencing the problem to the same degree, if at all. But the unfortunate part about this is that there's no real fix currently. You can't just throw out a software update and hope for the best. This is hardware related, and until we get better hardware, there's no real fix for it. And I can tell you that the Apple Watch is not the only wearable that's having this problem. The other wearables, though, that are having the problem are using the same technology. So either Apple's got to use a different technology to read your heart rate in the next version of the Apple Watch, or they've got to completely advance the technology so it's far more accurate. Either way, version 1 of the Apple Watch, when it comes to reading your heart rate, tattoos, problem, I talked way too much. Now, you and I can keep talking about the Apple Watch all we want on this show, but Chris actually has one and he's done quite a few videos on it already. I'll put links to all of those videos down in the description.
Selfie X is my app of the week.
I can't see you.
That's because it's trying to take my picture. Watch this.
Right. Say cheese. Say cheese. Done.
So it took my picture with a camera that has a higher resolution. This camera, not that camera. This one, not that one. That's a better selfie. Of course, I can't say much about the subject matter. You can also go in and tweak the photo before exporting it, or it can automatically be saved to your camera roll. That is a good selfie, for the most part. And it's a better picture, at least as far as specifications are concerned, because it wasn't taken with that camera. It was taken with this one, Selfie X.
I can't see you.
I know.
So that is the show. If you liked it or you learned anything, make sure you hit that like button down below to show us your support. And if you really want to support what we're doing, make sure to head over to chrispirillo.com to become a patron/supernome, of course, if you haven't already. It only takes $2 a month to show us that you care, to show us that you support the content enough to keep it here, because it's because of those people that this show even exists. So make sure you do that, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of, what the hell is this show called?